All right, let's go ahead and solve some inequalities now. And we're just going to solve some basic inequalities, subtraction and addition. Very easy. So you solve them exactly the way you solve one-step inequalities. So the first thing I'm going to work on doing is isolating the variable by doing the additive inverse, getting that constant over on the other side with the constant. Y is everything greater than 6. And then you're going to check it. Now, checking it, I want you to graph it first. And when you go ahead and graph it, you're going to just put 6. You're going to put a number bigger than 6, a number smaller than 6. There's no equal sign, so it's excluded. And Y is everything to the right. So pick a number, any number you want that's greater than 6, any one you want. Has to be greater than 6. That goes for Y. Make it an easy number, like 10. And say 10 plus 5. Is that greater than 11? Yep, 15 is greater than 11. Check. So your check step is different than solving an equation because in an inequality, you have an infinite amount of solutions to choose from. You choose whatever solution you want as long as it fits the criteria of the graph, the number line that you made. This one, you're going to add a -9 to both sides. X is everything less than 4. Go ahead and graph it. You've got 4, open circle, everything less is left. Put your number line on here, put a number bigger, put a number smaller. Pick a number, 0. Always pick 0 if you can pick 0. And go 0 plus 9. Is that less than 13? It sure is. 9 is less than 13. It checks. So it's pretty easy. Try to keep it very organized when you're solving them. Add 8 to both sides. -13 is greater than or equal to D. Graph it. Be careful on your graph. Read it from the variable. Make sure that you're creating your number line correctly because remember, to the right, you're heading towards 0. To the left, you're heading away from 0 and you're getting less. So on this one, D is everything less than or equal to. Don't read it from left to right. Read it from the variable over this way. So D is including -13. And it's everything left because it's less, okay? So pick a number less than 13 to substitute in here. Anything you want. -28, yeah, that's a good one. -21 greater than or equal to -28. That's gonna be, whatever. -8, clearly I'm gonna have more negatives over here, so it'll check. And do it again, add a -8 and graph it. So it's up to you. If you want to change this into a decimal, it's easy enough to do. And then solve it, that's fine. And then graph the solution. So H is everything less than 6.5. So I got my 6.5 right here. It's excluding it and everything less. And then you can check it, pick a number. This one, remember how I taught you to do fractions? You need to have common denominators, so you need to rewrite this with 4 in the denominator and 2 in the numerator. Then you can go ahead and add 3/4 to both sides. So X is every value greater than or equal to 5/4, which is equal to 1 1/4. So I'll color it in because it's including, and I will head to the right when I graph it. Right there. Kayla has $12 to take to the bowling alley. If the shoe rental costs $3.75, what's the most that she can spend on games and snacks? So here we have our representation of her shoes plus snacks has to be less than or equal to 12 because she only has $12. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and solve that, and I'll find out that she has to spend less than or equal to $8.25 on snacks. Danielle has $10 to take to the movies. The cost of the ticket is $4.50. What's the most she can spend on snacks? So $4.50 plus snacks needs to be less than or equal to $10. We're assuming there's no tax involved. And then you're going to add a negative $4.50 to both sides to find out she can spend $5.50 on snacks. And that's it for 7-4.